right, shalom, and it's 11:30 on a second day. I think it's second day. But what I wanted to talk about was very interesting topic. I was speaking to another homesteader, and it's amazing to be a part of these Facebook groups and to have these kinds of dialogues, because you get to see where people are, what people are thinking, and I like healthy discussion. I like healthy conversations. Definitely regarding real matters and issues, as opposed to what's going on with Shannon Sharp or Jerry Epstein or Donald Trump or all of this foolishness. The question was, could you see yourself starting over again, meaning homesteading? Could you see yourself starting over again? And, I'm 48 years old, and the answer is no. And let me tell you why. When I got out here, I was in my 30s. Mid to late 30s, and it's not like starting off. You don't have any children. It's just you and your wife, and you're just really getting after it, and you have the initiative and the drive, and you have the youth. Technically I'm still in my prime, but you're in your prime. And could I work the same then that I work now? Man. Yeah, I think I can, but I don't have to, because, and this is the main reason why, as you progress on your homestead or on your property and you get things done, you get infrastructure put in, you could build a house, or you can refurbish a house that's there like I did. You can, build your own gardens, you can, build some cabins or whatever and do those out. You can, put up a greenhouse, fencing, irrigation. I can go on and on. Land clearing, land grading, repair and fixing things, maintenance. All of these things take place, but you get to the point where, you've gotten a lot of things done. And so therefore the workload on you is a whole lot less. There's always going to be something to do. But man, once you put on that 30-year roof, it's a 30-year roof. If you understand what I'm saying. You ain't got to worry about it again. And that's why some of the things, that's one of the last things I'm going to do, because of the age. But you got to understand that animal husbandry, tending the sheep and goats and chickens, all that stuff, setting up the infrastructure to maintain all of these animals, I could go on and on. So, ideally, what you want to be is you want to be in a situation where you put in the work and that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. You can sit back and enjoy it more. Again, there's always going to be work that needs to be done. But maintenance is totally different from building and maintaining and creating and implementing and learning and trial and error and all that other stuff. So, no. If you started in your 20s and you could start again in your 30s or something like that, yeah. Because, again, homesteading, it's a young man's game. Building a homestead is a young man's game. You don't want to start doing it, in your 50s, your 60s, I would push to say, you want to start it, after 45. This is my personal opinion. Because you want to enjoy it, and it's going to take you some time to go through all of these learning curves and stuff. Sure, can it get done? Of course it can. Of course it can. Do you want to do it? Nah. This is why, it's also, a lot of people through various circumstances, it can be a fire. You know what I'm saying? That destroyed everything that you have, and you got to move. There's any number of reasons of things that could happen. A man-made disaster or a natural disaster. And you got to think about man-made disasters in a whole lot broader context in which I'm talking about. That includes fraud, embezzlement, lying, cheating, stealing, and all that other stuff. But no, it's a young man's game. You don't want to be doing this, you know what I'm saying, in your 50s and your 60s and stuff. Even with the wisdom, because, you need the physical strength to get it done. There's not too many people that are physically fit out there. I mean, that's just the stats. I consider myself a physically fit individual. We got our little pouches that we develop, and you know what I'm saying, at this age. You got to get that down. But you see what I'm saying. We can get it done still. But for the many, I wouldn't recommend it.